Boker Tov, everyone. Boker Or. As we are approaching the high holidays, I hope there's a sense of anticipation growing. I hope that you are taking the days leading up to Rosh Hashanah to take a look at your life, to imagine something new, something better, some improvement that you can manifest in your life. So this is a little kavanah that I'd like to share with you this morning before we begin to meditate together. It's kind of a prayer. At least it's a kavanah. It's an intention. We enter the new year with the understanding that we are making a fresh start. We begin by discarding thoughts, attitudes, and habits that are not compatible with an excellent life. We let go of whatever caused past discouragement, disappointment, or disagreement. We know that seemingly negative outcomes are desires or goals that are yet to be fulfilled. That is, we are open and receptive to new ideas, activities, and relationships. What we do on the high holidays is to open our hearts, to new connections to things, to see things almost as the first time. On the high holidays, we seek to expand our hearts, not our possessions. We seek to expand our hearts and our vision of who we are and what we can accomplish. Now, this being Elul, I'm going to sound the shofar and then my bell, and we will meditate. Situate yourself in a place that is comfortable, a place where you are unlikely to be disturbed during the next few moments. Allow your eyes to close and give yourself the freedom, give yourself the luxury of just easing into a meditation. Notice how your breath rises and falls. How you expand and contract with every breath. The only breath that you can take is the present one. You cannot breathe the breath that you have already breathed, and you cannot breathe a future breath. You can only breathe the present breath. And with every breath, you ease a little deeper into your meditation. You notice sensations in your body. Pleasant or unpleasant, comfortable or uncomfortable. But you observe. You don't participate. You observe what's happening in your body. And you observe what is happening in your mind. Thoughts rise and fall away. But again, you just observe. You don't participate. Thoughts are not real. What is real is whatever you are experiencing at this moment. That's what's real. A thought is not real. Emotions rise and fall as well as thoughts do. Emotions are fleeting. And in meditation, we acknowledge the emotions that enter into our consciousness, but we don't necessarily get attached to them. We just observe. This is a time when we anticipate a new year, a new start. And we ask God's help to let go of negative ideas, negative feelings and thoughts, and to be open to new ideas, new possibilities, new relationships. We open our minds and our hearts to new beginnings. On Rosh Hashanah, we expand our hearts, not our possessions, but our hearts. On Rosh Hashanah, we expand our minds. We envision for ourselves a more excellent life, improvements, expansions of who we are and what we're capable of. What is your vision of what you would like to accomplish? How you would like to live your life during this coming year? We come together as best as we can on the high holidays. This year, that will most likely be an online participation on your part. But the important thing is we are together. And we are not alone. We are not alone. We are a community, a people, one people with one God. So if you find yourself caught up in a tangle of negative thoughts, what I want you to do, you can do it right now if you so choose, is to put your hand on your heart and see if you can feel it beating. And notice how your chest rises and falls with every breath. Now I want you to think of all of the heartbeats doing the same thing across the world at this very moment. Then move on with a renewed sense of shared experiences. Put your hand on your heart. Feel the beating of your heart and the rising and the fall of your chest. Countless heartbeats are occurring at this moment. You're conscious of your own heartbeat, but you are part of the pulsating heart of the Jewish people, the pulsating heart of humanity. You're not alone. Our hearts beat as one. There is a oneness of hearts on these high holidays. When we daven together, our hearts begin to beat as one. What is the vision that you have for yourself this coming year, 5781? What do you want to take with you from your previous experiences? What wisdom do you want to bring with you into the future? And what sort of new wisdom and knowledge are you open to receiving during the coming year? You might put your hand back on your heart Again, if you've removed it, feel the warmth of your hand as it lies on your chest. The gentle beating of your heart, that life force within you. You are pulsating with life and spirit that is more expansive than your own being, that speaks of a greater reality of life and love in this universe. You're not alone. There's a oneness of hearts you feel with all human beings, with all living creatures, a oneness of hearts that you experience with God. There is a oneness in this universe. That we experience in prayer, we experience in meditation, we experience when we are in the process of performing mitzvot. What kind of world can you imagine? Can you create an image of during this next year? What would you like to see happen? Not just in your life, but in the world at large. And what might be your role in making that vision a reality? Take a deep breath, hold it, and release it. Another deep breath, hold it, and release it. One more. Open your eyes. Stretch a little bit. Oh, it felt good. Yes. So, day after, let's see, tomorrow was day after tomorrow, Friday night, we're going to be gathering for our high holiday service. It's going to be a little different from what it was last year and previous years, but nonetheless, we will be one. We will not be alone. We will be together. Anytime you're feeling alone. What I want you to do is put your hand on your heart, feel that heartbeat, and know that there are millions and millions of people whose hearts are beating also. And let our hearts beat as one, and let us concentrate on expanding our minds and our hearts. Not worry so much about our possessions. Each day we can follow a fresh plan of fulfillment. We act on divine ideas that we receive in moments of prayer and inspiration. These ideas flow through wholesome, positive thoughts. As we use creative thinking to build upon divine ideas, our activities become more dynamic and our abilities are enhanced. Therefore, we enter this new year with optimism, joy, and enthusiasm. Boker Tov, Boker Or. Remember to smile and to bring a smile to someone else's face as well, somewhere along your path today.